Hello, everybody. Good evening. Happy Thursday to you. Wow, another beautiful and wonderful day it was over here. How was your day? Trust you had an amazing day. Yeah, well, the weather's getting like a bit chilly and it's raining over here this evening. How's the weather wherever you are tonight? So, welcome to Real Talk with Bianca. Mindset your roadway to wealth. So, I'm excited. This is episode number 21. So, if it's for your first time to jump on board, my name is Bianca Aila. I'm a mom of three boys. I reside in the Republic of Ireland. So, I'm a lifestyle coach and I'm a health coach. I'm an I'm a gospel music singer. I'm a talk show host and I'm also an aspired motivational speaker. So that is Bianca in a nutshell. So I'm not alone tonight. Of course, I always have bring amazing people to come and share with us every Tuesday and every Thursday. So because my guest is special, so today we had to do it on a Friday, and he's actually on the road. He had to work, so yeah, so which is amazing. So I'd like you to know and understand that there's an other side of people. I've been bringing people that are stay at home, moms and dads. I've been bringing also people that are working, moms and dads. So I'm super excited tonight to have on the podium um, Bossman Spyro Phenix. I don't know if he's ready to unmute himself and introduce himself. Let him tell us who's Spyro. Over to you, Osman. I don't know if he's is there. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I did not make you co-host. My apologies. Oh, you see. Okay. Let me make him a co-host. Just apologies, guys. Make co-host. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Let me
yes, yes.
spotlight. Yes. Let me spotlight you now.
Hello
Over to
everyone.
you.
Hello everyone. Yes, so basically, thank you for this platform. Hello everyone. It might go dark occasionally because I'm actually on the road. My shift actually ran over, but to be honest, it kind of goes to show is actually what it is that we do. So um so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Spyro Phenix, and I'm a full-time father. And I've gone back to work in security. I'm also an online international health coach and an inspired speaker as well. So basically, the way I got into my business really, it was actually because of my daughter. I mean, I didn't this business you might have heard about as an opportunity. You might have heard about an extra income. Think about health. Me, I didn't know about any of that stuff. I mean, when I got into the business that I'm actually in now, and Bianca will elaborate a bit later, what I actually got into it is it's only because of my daughter. I mean, I found someone on Facebook and they were basically taking some products, and I noticed that these products that they were taking, it was actually helping them with like their kids' health. And then I started doing my own research. I started looking around, and I saw that it started helping a lot of children with like things like acne, eczema, ADHD. Then I've got a very psychological mind, so I'm the type of person who will research everything properly. So I
Okay,
actually
can
looked
I
into
hold
it.
you there? You're going too fast for me. Yeah, I
Sorry.
just wanted the introduction for now, then we can get into the stuff. I know
That's fine.
because you're under pressure, it's okay. Well, we are delighted to have you on this show. I just want to say massive thank
Thank you.
you for us accepting to do this. I know that we're trying to, it was a bit of a struggle to get you on the right time because you're a busy
Yeah.
dad and you're working dad. So hopefully, finally, we are here. What matters
Yes.
is that, yes, we've done it. So I'm excited. So Spyro is from United Kingdom, and I'm from the Republic of Ireland. So obviously, we met through this amazing platform, which is the community of the business that we are into, which is also the digital space, which is network marketing. So yeah, that is how. So I wouldn't have known him from anywhere. You would have never met or maybe dreamt of meeting anybody like me. But yay, here we are. So yeah, I'm so excited. And now tell our viewers, what's the other side of Spyro besides the, what are your hobbies? And maybe what other things do you do besides business and your job?
Well, basically, besides that, I'm an international. What I do is I work in security, but my actual hobbies, I really, I just. Oh, hold on, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Okay. So yeah, so that's my guest there. He's just
Okay,
received a phone call.
sorry, everyone. Yes, it's very hectic at the moment.
I'll give you a minute or two maybe to just.
Yeah, come back to me, come back to me, come back to me.
All right. Okay, let him allow him to answer his pick up his call. So meanwhile, like I was saying, that we met through this amazing platform, and for people that don't know about, yes, he's driving at the moment. So yeah, so people that don't know, this show, Real Talk with Bianca, the main purpose of this show is to help people to shift their mindset. Um, and it's also to help people doing this thing as well. It's also to help people to be better and best as versions of themselves. Is gearing people to be best versions of themselves. So we come here to try and like to help people to move from that comfort zone, or to encourage them, because a lot of people kind of give up on their dreams. So we're just there to also tell them, okay, there is still hope. No
Hmm.
matter what age you are, no matter what race you are, no matter what background that you come from, there is still hope for you if you can be only be able to readjust and reset your mindset. And we also address a common you know questions that people ask, or maybe perceptions that they have about digital and online marketing. So I see
Oh
my
yes, I'm
guest
back
is
now.
back now.
Yes, I do
All right.
apologize, everyone. As I said, yeah, I'm a busy man. So
Mm,
obviously Bianca's been trying to get me for a long time, and the reason why is because as I said, I work full time, and a lot of people they see what I do, and they say that they
mhm,
can't do what I do because they don't have time. But
mhm,
actually, what is funny is I've gone back to work just to show
mhm,
people how you actually have time to do what I do. So
mhm,
who Spyro is, what I am is I'm a full-time father. I had my daughter, she's now 5 years of age. But when she was very, very young,
mhm,
I realized being a first-time father, it's hard getting used to having a child and knowing the things to do with a child and all of this stuff. So you're trying to understand bringing up a little person. So when I actually when I was with her, she's very young. Now, because me and her mother are not together, I didn't
mhm,
want to be that typical man, and as they say, men are not there for their children. And when I actually learned a lot about life, I realized the most thing kids needs is just your time and your attention. So
mhm,
as I started going on, I started trying to find my ways, and I realized I was working security at the time, so I was
mhm,
doing full time. Like we do 12 to 18-hour shifts, and I
mhm.
noticed I never got time to hang around my daughter.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, my apologies. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so I noticed I actually have time to spend with my daughter. So as I didn't have time to spend with her, it was it was actually quite hard because I was getting into that stage of only being there in the evenings to maybe put her to bed. But then me and her mother are not together, so I only can see her some weekends. I didn't want this. So just this is one thing in the back of my head anyway. Now, because I actually happened to find something online, which was a unique opportunity and I never knew,
Mhm,
what I was able to do is I've been able to spend all my time with my daughter, and I can tell you honestly, with my hand on my heart, as a father, what I do is the best thing for every father to do, because I've been able to be at my daughter's first day of school, her first day of nursery. I've been able to see her first steps. I've seen her first tooth come through. I've seen her. I've never missed any important key moments. And that is actually key, because when I was at work, a lot of my friends would be like, oh man, look at this. And they were showing me a video of their child walking, and they say, oh, they have to do it on FaceTime. And I have now got such an amazing, incredible bond with my daughter because of this. And is what I was able to do is still build up my same income with it. But in terms of my hobbies, I'm just a normal guy who likes to show people how to improve themselves and actually keep their mindset open.
You know, first of all, I'd just like to say to you, you know, kudos, I salute you. Why? Because, like, there are a few men that are like you. And I will say you are a real man, because real men don't shy away from their responsibility. And like I commend you to raise your daughter on your own from birth until 5 years. Even as a mother, raising a child on your own is a challenge. Imagine as a man, you trying to figure out this and that, you know. Oh my God. And a girl on top of that. If it was a boy, it's a different story. Now you're trying to raise a child that is the opposite gender as you. Wow, man.
No,
I salute you,
I
respect you.
thank you, because I done very funny things. I mean, her mother is still in her life, but because we're not together, it's like my daughter, when she's with me, it's only myself, my daughter. And as you said, because she's the opposite sex, it's like to try and teach a girl how to potty train. So a lot of people didn't understand, but I would actually tuck myself in, and I would take my daughter to the toilet so she could see how I said, when you go to the toilet, you would sit down and do things like
Oh
this,
my
just to
God.
encourage her. But then actually what I realized, it was allowing me and her bond to become better. But then when I
To
think
go
about things
on.
now, I
Yes.
know I would never be the way that I am with my daughter now if it wasn't for the business that I am. I put my hand on my heart, and I say to my I thank God every day for what I do, because I will never. And as you said, you salute me, and I appreciate that, and I thank you for it, because I know sometimes you don't know how well you are doing, but I would never be the man that I am today and continuing to strive the way that I am. I would never have the partner that I actually have right now if it wasn't for the business that I'm in. And people cannot understand, and I try to show people on my social media, because I'm so happy. And the Most High said, when you're happy, give testimony and show people so they can actually know how they can also do. But I am so thankful for what I do, because that is the reason why I am, because of my business.
Wow, wow. Like, oh my God, like really, this is really awesome. This is so amazing. Like, I really salute you. You must really be proud of yourself. I'm not saying this to flatter you, but I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. I mean, you really should salute yourself. I clap, tap yourself in the back and say, Spyro, you've done well, because what you've done and what you're doing, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not at all. And I really commend you. Thank you so much. And I wish we can have more men like you, because, you know, in the community everywhere, Africa, Europe here is full of single mothers, you know, with, you know, where the fathers have abandoned their responsibility. So I'm really excited that you you really like took responsibility, and I respect you for that so much. So I'm gonna ask you and say, okay, you know, our topic of course is mindset, your roadway to wealth, right? So
Yeah.
what was your mindset like before you came into this business? Like, usually I'll ask a person from birth, growing up, what was your perception about money, about business? Or you someone that say, okay, I want to go to school, graduate, work? What was your
Um,
your
my,
aspirations? Yeah.
my mindset, to be honest, before I got in this business, I was, as my father would say, I was a bit wayward.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or as my mother would say, is she thought I was an area boy. But
Yeah.
basically, so, but it wasn't that. It's just that I come from a bad area in South London. So there's a lot of gangs around in my area and stuff. And the thing is, as you grow up in these areas, you get to know people. So just knowing people, you become associated with people. And as you associated, you start maybe doing some of the things that people do. So I got into a lot of bad things when I was very young. Like I actually ended up in jail when I was I think in my mid-20s. And that it was really a really hard time for me. But as I grew up, I realized that the reason why I'm actually so negative is because I never really was, I never actually had a positive outlook on life. I never really wanted to go for anything, because you would dream for something, you aim to be something, and then you will get a knockback. And then someone will tell you, you're not good enough to do this. You're not strong enough to do that. And because of that, I thought, you know what? And it just stopped. And then you look at everyone else around you, and without realizing, you start becoming like everyone else around you. So I was never a gang member, because my older cousin used to tell me that if you join a gang, you isolate yourself from going to somewhere else, because gangs, they want to be in a certain area to protect the area, but then they can't go to other areas. So that made me not get involved in that. But then I still did stupidness on the roads every now and then. But then I was never a bad child. So my mother always taught me to keep my head screwed on.
Okay.
So then what I would do is I went to college and I went to university, but in university I studied psychology and criminology. And it was only because I wanted to understand the reason why I thought the way that I thought and how to improve my life, but it just didn't go well. So I got a 2-1 in my second year, and then I dropped out. So my mother, as normal, being an African child, my mother was very upset that I dropped out.
Absolutely.
Because first they were proud that I went to uni in the first place, but I told her I dropped out because there was nothing that I wanted to do with it, because it wasn't, there was no aspirations and no goals. So, and I realized this is because of the air, like I said, the area we live in. Most people, when you look at them, you ask them, so what do you want for life? I just want to get through the day. I just want to have enough money and be okay. But no one has any dreams. So my one started dying. Then, as I said, I now found one of my old friends on Facebook. She congratulated me on the birth of my daughter, and we actually stopped talking many years before. But when it comes to children, you know, it melts your heart. So I went back onto her page and I started seeing some of the stuff that she was doing, and I realized she was doing this some health thing, and I was like, it looked interesting, but I didn't really care for it. But then she told me to look at the products that she's using for my daughter. So that's when I started looking at different things and whatnot. And then in the end, as I started looking at these things, I realized most people who are using this product, their mindset was more positive and they became more positive. So this is how I started to think. And I decided to rather than just try the products, I said, I want a discount on the products. She said, you want a discount? Well, join the business. I said, what business? She said, just join the business. I said, I'm not a woman, I'm not an Avon lady to have products in my household, to now be sharing and showing my face. Listen, I go to work. I work in security, I work in property inspection, and now I'm a father. That's 3 jobs, because women always say parenting is a full-time job. And now as a parent, I have 3 jobs. So I have no time to take up a 4th job. She said, I'm saying, look at the products. You said you want a discount. Join the business, get a discount. You don't have to do nothing. I said, okay, how much? She said, £50. I said, the same price as what, like a night out, or the price of a restaurant. I said, okay, let's take that anyway. So I just basically joined the business, and then little by little, my mindset started to change because of what I was doing. And we'll go into that soon. But because of what I was doing, my mindset started to improve. I started to look at life differently. And every time I got onto, let's say, Zoom training calls, people were asking me, what are your goals? What are your dreams? What do you want? But I don't hear this anymore. And I started looking back, and I think, I don't go to work, and my manager doesn't ask me, what's my goals? What's my dreams? My manager doesn't ask me, what do I want?
Absolutely,
and
yes.
In school, they don't ask me, what's your goals and what's your dreams anymore. So I noticed, I'll say on the screen. So I noticed, go. So I noticed that it started to improve. The fruit and the vegetables, the berries and everything started to improve. And when you start looking at it, I started to think, my friend said it's a placebo, you know, like it's making you feel better because you think it's making you feel better. So I said, okay, I started looking at why I'm feeling better. And it's just little things like the vegetarians will tell you, if you eat a lot of fruits, they make you feel happy. So this is what started happening.
Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, what an interesting story. You know, I love that you shared a little bit of your background and your past, because when you share such things, you encourage people, because there might be people that are exactly in the same position that you were that back then. They're in a dilemma, they don't know what to do. I mean, I say congratulations for turning your life around. I know you said you're not a good boy, but I know sometimes, other people, when they go to prison, then that's it. They give up on their life. They see that everything is over for them. And I'll say congratulations and thank God you didn't give up. You still picked yourself up, and look at you. Look at where you are. I mean, I'm proud of where you are even right now, and I know you're still going to even bigger and greater places. And I love the thing that you said you went for something in university, searching. You were in search for something that you did not find. So, there are so many people out there. They are trying to find what is their purpose in life. They don't know what is their purpose in life. They are trying to find their purpose. They are going through different routes and different ways, and they are still lost. And yet there's a person like Spyro, like Bianca, or whoever is sharing this video that are saying to you, look, I have an opportunity that can help you to fulfill and build your dreams, and you are still skeptical. So now, I want you to come to it now. Tell us, how did you come across the opportunity, and what made you to say yes?
Um, well, because the my old friend who on Facebook, because I saw her son. I remember her son wasn't speaking for the first 4 years of his life, and then one day when I called her, she just asked just called him over and said, "Come speak to Uncle." And I was speaking to him, and he was talking fluently. And then I
Wow.
said, "Where is that?" I said, "How did that happen?" Like, and she said, "Literally just the products." I said, "No, no way." She said, "Yeah." So I looked, as I said, I looked into it more, and I saw if this is helping kids with acne, eczema, ADHD, all of these other problems, and even him with his enlarged adenoids and his dyslexia, if it was helping him, I don't know what my daughter may or may not develop as she gets older. So my mother has always told me prevention is better than cure.
Than cure.
Now we don't realize that. People wait till they get sick. They wait till they get ill. So when you have a cold, that is the only time you start drinking Lemsip, or you have
Yeah,
lemon, honey, and
yes.
ginger. But actually, we're supposed to have things like honey and ginger on a regular. If you have lemon, honey, and ginger all the time, how likely would the cold be able to get into you? So then I started thinking, if this is helping with all of that, then what can my daughter, it was protect my daughter from anything that may or may not come. So, okay, you know what? Let me try it. But as a parent now, it's like anything you give to your children, you have to try yourself. So I
Absolutely. You can't give your
exactly
children poison.
you can't give them poison.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I said, okay, let me try it. But then I said I wanted a discount. So because she said you have to join the business, and she told me that it's only £50 to join the business. But I was like, it's £50, it's not much. Okay, maybe. But I still was skeptical for a bit. And then what happened was I went to an event. And when I went to the event, my mind was blown. When I went to the event, I was hearing so many testimonies, people who had like sciatica, people who had PCOS, people who had hormonal problems, pregnancy problems, weight loss problems, weight gain problems. And I thought, what miracle drug is this? And then when I said that, I said to my friend, hey, what drugs are they taking? My friend said, nah, listen, it's not drugs. It's the same thing that God said. It's the same thing the doctor said. It's the same thing that is in the health books. I said, what? In order to improve your body, improve your health, you need more fruit and vegetables. So I said, okay, so how do they get these fruit and vegetables into this little capsule? Now, my friend said, it sounds weird. Now, a lot of people won't understand this, but I will use this because, as I said, I'm never ashamed of my past. I'm never ashamed of my past. Actually, my past allows me to get to where I am. So because I used to sell drugs before, and the way it used to come, it was so big, and in less after you would cut it, it would come into small powder, and it can do anything with it. It's why it's so easy to hide. So I said, my friend said to me, they step on the fruit and vegetables. I said, what do you mean? He said, just like the food, they step like, drugs. They step on drugs. It's the same thing. I said, oh, so literally they dehydrate it. And he said, yeah. I said, wow, okay. He said, imagine you got a strawberry and you froze a strawberry and then crushed it, and then what would it turn into? Powder. How small would that powder be? I said, okay. He said, yeah, exactly. When the food, when something comes and it comes so big, and you used to break it down into small, how big would it be? I said, yeah. He said, the difference is before, you never used to like what you were doing, but you did it because you thought you had no choice. Now, you're actually giving someone, you can actually give someone something, and you can like what you're doing, and it actually benefits them rather than hurts them. I thought, God done my 360. 360, because I've always I never liked what I was doing, but I've always said in this life, a job is just over broke. So I don't want to work for somebody else for the rest of my life, because I can only just be over broke. But actually, with something like this, you have your own career, you have your own business, and then I get to speak and find people. So I said, do you know what? Yes, I'll join this business. Okay, after the event, I went home and I thought, there's so much stuff that I've seen that's blown my mind that I will be stupid not to try. It will be silly not to try, because it's £50. How much is £50? The same price as petrol twice in a week. The same price as a meal when you go out in central London. The same price as a rave. Even less than most women's weave or handbag or you understand? To get your nails done is what, £45? I was said, so okay, let me try it. And 3 years later that I've been in this business, I've not turned back. And I can honestly say that I will never leave this business, because it doesn't stop me doing what I do. And it makes me feel better, because my daughter's getting better, I'm getting better. And if you go onto my Facebook, you can see my daughter has a video where she says she hasn't been ill in 3 years. So I can honestly say that has been from the products, because my daughter, when she was taking them, she was, I think, 1.5 years going on 2. And then I didn't give her no vitamins. My daughter has no injections. She has no medication. All I gave her was this product, because it said it was fruit, veg, and berries. And then it is 30. And then when in her bottle, when I wanted to increase her bottle, instead of breaking rusk down, I would put the shakes in. So after taking all that, I said, definitely, I'm glad I joined the business, and I'm making sure I stay in the business. Now I'm going to see what this business can actually do for me, because my daughter has been eating 47 something plants from the age of 2. So just like Popeye and spinach, if you eat spinach every day, you still get strong. So when the doctor at 3 years old was telling me my daughter's memory is really sharp, and my daughter's picking up 2 shopping bags that are very heavy, and my friends wondered, how is her bone so strong? I'm saying, well, broccoli is known to increase your calcium. Our products are broccoli. Mangoes are good for anti-inflammation. Anti-inflammation means every time you're using something, it reduces the impact. It's good for your body. She's been having this every day. She's been having spinach every day, having lime every day. Where else would it be but other than to help you increase every day?
Wow, that's amazing. So now tell me, I'm so excited for that. So tell me, and congratulations that you said yes, I believe that's the best yes that you've said in your life.
Yes.
And congratulations for not being skeptical and just giving it a try. Are you still back there at home, still skeptical, standing at the fence, watching while people are changing their lives? Since you said no, has your life improved, or are you still in the same position that you were? That's a question that I'm asking you back there at home. So I think this is the time for you to say yes. Now, Spyro, can you tell us how this opportunity of this business has blessed you? What have you been able to accomplish being part of this business?
The funny thing is, every time I like actually hearing that question, because it makes me go back into my head and realize, because I've actually done a lot in this business, and I didn't realize before I joined this business, I hadn't traveled. I'd only gone to Amsterdam and I went to France with the church, and that was it. But since I've joined this business, I've gone to Amsterdam, I've gone to Portugal, I've gone to Barcelona, I've gone to Brighton, I've gone to Leeds. And it was just the excuses to go around. And then also, the best thing that this business has done for me, it's built my bond with my daughter, and it's given me my partner. Like, I'm in a relationship now that I've been in going 3.5, almost 4 years now, and I love my wife to bits. I put a post up. That's who's driving at the moment. She doesn't like to come on camera, so she won't show.
That's okay. That's okay.
But
We will see her one day anyway. So
yeah, she's
and
in
the
the business.
wedding will
She's
come.
in the business as well. She joined
All
the
right.
business. But
Oh wow, that's good. You done a great job.
the best thing it's done for me is it's given me my partner, because I was saying that, like, I've been with her now 3.5 years, but I was telling her that if I wasn't doing my business the way in which I was doing my business, then I would have never got with her, because the business just encourages you to reach out to people, to find people and connect with people. That's all it is. So people are sitting there every day on Facebook, on Instagram, they like and they comment on people's posts, but we now go and intentionally like and comment on people's posts. We actually look through your pages to see the type of person you are, and then you listen to key things to see what a person needs. So in that, you're just basically building up a relationship. I'm a big man as I am, but the thing is, the relationship that I'm in now, I haven't been in a relationship as long. I haven't been in a relationship as solid. Like, I told her I'm going to marry her for the next couple of years, but I told her it would never have happened from this business. So you've actually heard me say, honestly, on this call, in 2 ways, that I would have never been with my partner through this business. I would have never had been the man that I am with my daughter if it wasn't for this business. That is more than anything can give me. But then actually I've been able to travel around, and then what I was able to do, because when my daughter was very young, as I said, I quit my job in security. I quit my job in property inspection. So I was able to leave 2 jobs and sustain a viable income from just this business for 3 to 4 years. And then I've just gone back to work now. Why? Because we've just come out of a pandemic and everyone is bored at home. I've never been an office worker. So my daughter, as she's gone older, when she was younger, I was taking her around. I was spending all my time with her. Now she's in school every day. Because she's in school every day, I'm bored. I'm at home. I'm talking to people online.
To keep you busy,
Right. So now I go out, and when I go out to work, people love to talk to security all the time. And because I do very corporate events, a lot of the people I talk to, I've got 4 customers from working. I've got 2 team members from at work. People asking me how they do it. I told them I do it on Zoom. They said, oh yeah, I just remember how to use Zoom. We've been using Zoom from when I was doing this business 3 or 4 years ago. So that is what it's done for me. It's done everything it's done for me. And it's made me happy. It's made me a happier person. It's made me a positive person. It's made me wear colors in my life rather than always wearing black and grey. It's made me cut off a lot of the rubbish boys that I used to successful people be able to build it, have 2 free incomes from the same thing and still be okay. And what the last thing that most people don't even realize is in 2018, I was up for eviction. Yeah, me and my daughter was up for eviction, and I'm saying it's not the eviction where I still go to court. I had the court letter. The bailiffs were coming on the Monday, the 9th, the 18th. I remember it was the Monday, the 18th of November, 2018. They were coming at 9 a.m. Now, because I was working property inspection and security, but there was no extra shifts that I could take. And even if I took the extra shifts, the tax would kill me. So what I actually started thinking, I looked at what I needed to get promotion. And they said, you know what? All you need to do is help this amount of more people. So I actually turned around and done my business, and I went hard. I actually took 2 weeks off work and I put my head down. From my business, I managed to get 2 promotions at once. So I picked up an £80, an £80 bonus, the £150 bonus, and then I also had my commissions on top of that. So in the end, my friend borrowed me £600, and I was able to stay in my house. So all my money from just this business, because I'd left work, from just this business, and my friend, the £600 made me save £4,000 and save my house from eviction. That is what this business has given to me. So what you said, Bianca, when you said the people who say no, I'm not sure. Tell me, what has your no done for you? Seriously, because in 3-4 years, I can tell you that I'm the best father. I see people now that had children when I had children, and they ask, and they do it at the same time, and they ask me now, how do I still be a father the way that I am? And I tell you, it's my business. People ask me how I have a relationship, a successful relationship like I am, and I tell you, it's my business. How have I been able to travel the places that I've been able to travel? I tell you, it's my business. You can go to work for somebody else, or you can work for yourself. And I'm glad I work for myself, and it's the best yes that I've ever said, and it's only £50. It's the best £50 that I've ever spent.
Wow, wow. Oh my God, your story is so amazing. I'm so wowed. You know, I'll say to you back home, um, Spyro, are you looking for happiness? Like, okay, you heard he was searching for happiness. He found his partner. He found love through this business. Who knows? If you are still searching, maybe if you join us, you might find your own partner.
Yeah, I
Who
wasn't
knows?
searching.
Try
I
it.
stopped. I actually, I wasn't even searching. No, no, no. I was that. Listen, for all the men out there, I was that guy. Listen, I hate women. Women are stupid. Listen, I'm tired of women. They're only there to play with and whatever. They want to take your money. They want. That's it. That's how I was. And then the woman my friend who told me I have to join a business now around women, I was like, oh. That's why I said I'm not an Avon lady. I'm not a Herbalife lady. Do you think I have time to be sitting on Facebook and hi? Listen, I'm not a woman. I didn't like women like that. But what I can say is that actually, because I wasn't looking, I was actually just trying to build a business. That yes, I actually did find love. And I've got a lot of people who are maybe envious or maybe skeptical, maybe worried. Actually, all it is that this business teaches you to work on yourself harder than you work for anybody else. It teaches you to go and reopen your mind for your dreams. Pick up your goals again. Try and think what you want. Go for what you want and try and work towards it, because all you do is take a product that helps you feel a certain way, helps your mind think a certain way, then you live your life the way that you want to live it. What's so hard with that?
Wow. Wow. You've heard it, guys. Are you looking to reduce your hours? Are you looking to, if you're doing 3-4 jobs, you want to reduce your hours? This business can help you to do that. If you want to stay at home and work from home, it can also help you to do that, to build your own business at home. Talking about the community, hey, me and Spyro haven't met face to face yet, but here we are. We've connected through this amazing opportunity. Now, so I'll mention the fact of people that are in the diaspora. So many of the people are from Africa, from different areas, in the world. This is not like maybe where you are living is not like your motherland. So obviously, when you're in a place, you would like to belong to a community of people. I love that you mentioned in the beginning that you were associating with the wrong people. So that is why you were not dreaming big enough, because the community, what I love is that we are like-minded. That is why now we are belonging to the same community. So if you join us, you'll be in a community of like-minded individuals whom their common goal is to stay healthy, help people to be healthy, help you to make money, and also create wealth. So this is what this community and opportunity can offer you. And personal development. Personal development. I
In the
believe
business.
where you were, who you were, like that one is one of my favorites. When I'm talking about the advantages of this business, it's one of my favorites because, you know, personal development, there's no money that you can pay for personal development, because like there are things that you can learn and that can improve in your life that will make you to be wealthy in the future, even if not now, but later on they will make you wealthy. So I just like to say congratulations. I don't know what, Spyro's situation was. He was about to be evicted. I don't know what your situation is. Are you in debt? Are you drowning in debt? Or maybe, family at home is disturbing you. You're avoiding phone calls from family because you can't afford to pay. I don't know what your situation is, but this opportunity can help you in one way or the other. I'm not saying that you're going to come and get millions and billions, or this is a microwave business that you just put it now in and you come in and then you are rich. No. Business is like a wheelbarrow. If you don't push it, it will stop there. It won't go anywhere. So now I'm just going to come back to you, Spyro, and ask, what would you like to say? What are the tips that you like to give to people? Like, we're still in the beginning of the year 2022. This is the third month of the year. Obviously, people are still looking forward to their year. Everyone is having different financial goals. So what tips will you give them that they for them to make it this year? What do they need to do?
Well, to be honest, just be consistent and work on yourself, because
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of people don't actually work on themselves. And I
Mm-hmm.
like what you said, that this business is, it's like a wheel. A wheel. If you don't wheelbarrow, if you don't push it, it's not going to go. So when it comes down to business, it's like, it's not easy, but it's simple. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason why it's not easy is because it's not easy to work on yourself, to work on your mindset. So actually, what I would say is, the tips that I would give is, don't think about it too much. Just join the business. It's only £50, €50, $50, whichever wherever you're from. It's not actually a lot of money. It's roughly the same amount of money that you normally would spend on anything. And then just get your products and to document your journey. Forget about people's results. Forget about anything of that. Just basically take the products for yourself and see what it does for yourself. Because when you start to actually have the love for it on yourself, you will start seeing the other people's results, and you will actually start to join how they feel, because she talks about energy. Like, you can see the energy that Bianca has right now. I mean, her skin is glowing. Now, when I tell people, I remember my friend was telling me, why am I always fat? I've got a nice shine on my face, like. And I said, because the thing is, I take these products, but as a man, you won't necessarily realize it, because we don't talk about glowing skin. But actually, these are little things. So when you see someone come up with a result and they've got a massive weight loss result, but actually you were trying to lose weight as well, and you've done that with these products, you will realize why they get so happy. So just take the products and get your own journey from the products. And then once you've got your own journey from the products, start to share it with people in any way, shape, or form that you can, because people think it's a social media business. No, no, no. This company's been around for 50 years. Social media has been around for maybe 20, going on 30. But social media has a bigger window into the rest of the world, because, for example, Bianca's from Ireland. When am I going to travel or just happen to bump into Bianca down my local high street? Actually, I've got social media, so now I can talk to her across the country, and we can talk to people across the world. So just take a product, get your own results for it, and then share it with as many people as you can. Don't be shy with it. Don't take this and then not tell people, because that's the worst thing. A lot of people, they take the products and then they don't tell people about the benefits, and then when you ask them, then they start realizing how much benefits they've actually got. So if you want to be successful in this business, or it's very easy. It's not that easy like that. It's just simple. All you have to do is take the products, enjoy your journey from the products, and share it with as many people as you can. And then you'll start to love life, and you actually have a different view on life than you've ever had before. Honestly.
Wow, thank you so much, Farah. Our time is fast spent. I mean, you've said it all. I'd like to say, I don't know who shared this video with you. Whoever shared this video with you really, really, really cares about you. So, Spyro, thank you so much for coming to share and inspire us with your story. Thank you for not holding back, for like opening yourself as a book for people to learn from your experience. I really, really appreciate, it's difficult sometimes for people to talk about things that are sensitive, like what you shared tonight. I salute you once again for doing that, and I appreciate and I respect you for doing that. And I would just like to say to our viewers, please don't be selfish. Share this video with your friends and family. If you believe that you are okay, you don't need this opportunity, I believe you should know somebody that would want a little extra income somewhere. Please just share this video. Let's help people. So many people lost their jobs during a lockdown. Even business owners lost their businesses. Shops closed down. Big businesses closed down. People were they were laid off. So I mean, I believe that there is a research for something to do. This is a business that doesn't need you to invest a single cent. All you do is just pay your registration, like Spyro said earlier on, £50 in UK, €60 in Ireland, $52 in America. Most of the European countries is €60 or €50. So I mean, what will stop you? I mean,
Ooh,
50
can I,
euros. Yeah,
Bianca? Can I just say
yeah.
something? I just wanted to say, seriously, don't overthink it, guys. A lot of people
Mm,
they look at someone. You might know someone who's in this business and doing the
mhm,
business, and you say, "I'm not sure I can do what they do." The thing is, you can't do what they do. They're different than what they do. That's what it is. Because, as Bianca said, um, a lot of people will not be comfortable sharing what I shared tonight. I can tell you, last year I was not comfortable sharing what I shared tonight. 2 years ago, I was not comfortable sharing what I shared tonight. But
mhm,
as I said, business has managed to change my mindset in a way which it
mm.
actually has and allows me to go for my goals. So I don't really care much about people's negative opinions because I have a bigger vision, a bigger goal in life. So don't look at this business because, oh, I know someone doing it and they've only done this or they've only do that or I don't know if I can do
Mm,
what they do.
mm.
Just all it takes is three things. Take the product, enjoy your experience, share it to
Mm.
people how you can, and you'll realize that you'll grow. Thank you, Bianca, for having me. I appreciate it. I just wanted to
Wow,
say.
thank you. Wow, I'm the one that will say massive, massive thank you. Really, I enjoyed the show so much. I believe everybody at home there enjoyed. This was an amazing show. Thank you so much. Like I was saying, like if you're still skeptical, what will stop you? You don't need to stop. You don't need to do any inventory. You don't need to ship to anybody. All you just need is your cell phone and your Wi-Fi. You can see Spyro is on this is way from work, and he still does his business. He's working. So if you're saying you're too busy, do you know there are people that say that they're busy, but they're busy is unproductive busy. That busy, is it giving you anything? Is it producing anything for
You can
you?
run very fast in circles, you know. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't realize you can run very fast in circles, or are you
Hmm.
running in a straight line?
All of us have 24 hours in a day. The difference between the rich and poor is how they spend their 24 hours. So what I'll say, a word is enough for the wise. So we've said it all, we've shared everything. So get back to whoever shared this video. Let them tell you and show you how you can sign up for this amazing business. God bless you. This is your lady Bianca. Until I come your way again on Tuesday for a mindset your roadway to health. So if you want to know how to stay healthy, see you on Tuesday. So if you want to know how you can, create wealth, we will meet again next week, Thursday, about the same time. God bless you all. Much love. Have a blessed weekend. Okay.